Dodgers. Mike Trout, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Simmons.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
In now, David Fletcher. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Kershaw, a 6'4" lefty. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darrell Parker.
Well, Dero, Darrell Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Throw won't get him.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2 balls and a strike now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. It's the Angels nothing, Dodgers coming to bat. This is the Freeway Series, and it's on MLB Network. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Standing in, Mookie Betts. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game. When the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
2-1 now to Mookie. Shot to third and handled for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box, Corey Seager. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Here's nothing time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Just keeping him close. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
This one's flared out toward left. Upton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds at third with 2 away now.
The designated hitter, Justin.
Now in the box, Justin Turner. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Jock Peterson has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3 all. So coming to the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a season this guy's having.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Ohtani is on his way home. He scores. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Boy, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Pollock is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
So it's about trying to win.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
David Fletcher is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Betts is after it, and no one will track it down. A base hit in his first trip. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Boy.